Hey everybody, back again. Did a bit of playing off stream yesterday. Mostly just setup. Wanted to try something. First thing you might notice, we're going down on the ES, down around 4200. Reason for that is because I'm trying out a bit of quality of life. So near the start of the Druid tree, we got 15% increased area of effect. As I'm pathing down here, we've also got 6% for these two small nodes, and then 23% if we've killed recently. So in total, already got a good chunk. And then I think we're taking, I path differently. So instead of taking the boosts here, we're taking the less damage but more area of effect, as well as the 30% increased AoE on Ancestral Boosted. Actually, give me a sec. I'll leave this. I just realized I left my window open. It's gonna get loud. And we're back. Yeah, I think it was just those points that we swapped around. I tried to get a few more, but depending on how low I want to go on ES, like I could take these three and then that fourth point over there out, get under 4K, which is a little spicy, especially for the things that I want to do. So really what we do end up wanting to replace is kind of these nodes that are just offsetting the soul tether downside. Yeah, why am I going for area of effect? Because I want to try out Bone Shatter again. So instead of running Earthquake, I was thinking of running Bone Shatter with either the Lineage, which we don't have yet, or just Behead. I've now kind of thought to swap off of that idea. So no sort of, we're not going to be grabbing any modifiers from rares with this setup just yet. I think if I want to go that, I'd want to go more skill duration. But in general, we're just going for a level 19 Bone Shatter, qualityed it up. Impact Shockwave, more AoE. Ancestral Call, so it's once every 3 seconds, as well as anytime I stun a rare, we're going to be able to empower our Bone Shatter. And then Armor Break. The final socket, again, I haven't decided yet. I almost want to go more AoE, but I know if I go for that, we're going to lose out on checking chance to hit. So we have a 100% chance to hit. Let me see what happens if we use Overreach, I believe is what it's called. Ah, you can't double them up. Gotcha. I'm not using Overreach. We do have a bunch more options, I think. In general, I could just be going Life Leech. I could be going Mana Leech. We could go more damage, so close combat is going to be fine, I think. The head, this is what I was talking about. So if you've never used it or seen it, killing blows from supported strike skills give you 2 of their mods for 20 seconds. If I was going to run this, I'd want to get like 100%, more skill duration or something, get that juiced. The lineage support gives you it for an insane amount, so I might look into where you farm that. But in general, doesn't seem like we need it. Last time we swapped over to farming a bit of Breach, I felt like our AoE clear wasn't really super strong, and I wanted to try out Bone Shatter. On off stream, it's been feeling pretty good. So for this final node, I do not know what I want to pick yet. And I almost want to just guarantee it with Life Leech, but instead... What I'm worried about is 1 meter. Bone Shatter blows up everything around, so I'm thinking this is going to be shitty. Hefta would be good, but we also have a bit of extra. I mean, Rage Forge, potentially. Go Impale. Could go Heavy Swing. Melee, Physical. Oh, it's Fizz. That still might be fine. Culling Strike. The whole setup with Culling Strike and the Lineage Behead support could be where we end up, but for now we're just chilling. Through. I just go Close Combat. And then the idea is that if we're using Close Combat, it'll be on a unique. And we don't need the extra damage on mobs on the edges, something like that. So, see how this goes. But we did cut some EHP. I'm not too worried about it. Let me turn some tunes on, and we'll just start blasting. We got nearby an Eye of the Storm. Maybe look to unlock this. I think I didn't clear this one. No, we did. Okay, cool. There are a few bosses that I've been a little stressed out by, and actually, let me refund this. We put on archery. These three options, or these two options, could go up to a third and just guarantee some essences. But bosses have felt a little bit more scary, so I don't know if I actually want to do this while we're just casually farming. 15% more quant, and then a bit more waystone droppage. So we'll keep it at 4. If I get chunked, we might back out. Especially on something like crit, actually. Anyways. Tablets were running. Oh, wait, what? Yeah, okay. So this is the zone that I attempted and then I bailed out of. The map that I was running was just too strong. I think there's a Sun Temple in there that we have access to. Empowered boss in order to get more waystones. More waystones on the precursor, so just the default irradiated, and then single breach, and in this case we got a bit more rares and some item rarity. Yeah, just kind of casually farming. We swapped off of Earthquake, so our main clear skill right now is going to be Bone Shatter, and you're going to see how drastically different that looks like from what we were doing before. And it is going to look way more similar to some of the armor explosion setups that you might be more used to. So we'll see how we'll see how I feel about it. There's definitely some downsides as opposed to using something like Earthquake, or even Sunder. But in general, feels like the downsides do not outweigh the upsides. The upsides have been pretty nice, especially doing breaches. Monster revives 6 times, could be a little scary. Most likely not, though. It's gonna be something like life recovery. Otherwise, we should just be able to delete it over and over again. Volatile plants here. Maybe we just put Mana Leech on Bone Shatter. The final spawn. And he dropped nothing. We had a rare die 6 times and he dropped. Today we'll also be gambling some amulets. At some point, I think 2 streams ago, we gambled gloves and got some insane shits. Up next is going to be an amulet with +3 melee on it. See if we can get that going. Yeah, I've been looking at ways to potentially do more content for like standalone videos. Depending on what I'm looking at doing, the goal is to make it sort of low effort, but still enjoyable, and try to get more viewers incoming. the niche that I'm in right now, right? We're doing hardcore SSF. In general, some of the stuff, it's pretty heavy crossover from just anybody playing PoE. You can learn a bunch and then apply it in trade. There is a bunch of videos that are in the room of like explainers, and they live for like the most current content. So when we're talking about 0.4, you're going to be able to find a bunch of people explaining how to build your temple out. You're going to find a lot of people explaining how to farm very specific things to this league on the Atlas. You can also see some people explaining how to craft. All of that I've never been like an expert on, right? When I do play the game, oh shit, this was the one boss where I was like, damn, those fireballs kind of hit a lot harder than I remember them hitting. But can just swap to dual wield and blow him up. Getting he's moving. Wait till after the boss fight to keep the thought going. So yeah, with the 4 points that we put in, looks like it doubled the boss's health. But it's not too bad, I don't think. Actually want to go back. I'll see how many rares. We missed the breach, actually. Bottom left. But yeah, when it comes to my expertise, it isn't in any crafting. Like, I've never really enjoyed, oh, let me spend a good majority of the time either this league or in general in the hideout. You don't need to do that to learn crafting either. So that's not really an excuse. It's just that when you're doing it every day, when you're doing it more consistently, you're going to be able to know the ins and outs better than somebody who does it more casually, which is what I do. And then even this league, I've learned a few different ways to craft weapons, which, like, if you're playing melee, if you're playing anybody where your abilities are going to be scaled off the weapon, and you don't know how to craft weapons, you're doing it wrong, right? Like, you definitely have to, in SSF, if you're giving it a go, know how to make the thing that's going to, 2x your damage. There's definitely a big knowledge gap. So the more kind of like low-hanging concepts or whatever, I can't help with, but in general, I'm not going to be somebody who's going to be putting out crafting videos anytime soon, I don't think. When we're talking about the explainers that I have done, they've been more like, let's look at what is on the tree, let's look at, the abilities that I've used and like how to scale those abilities. But since we're in early access and that's constantly changing, they're not, we're not in the best spot for that, right? Once the tree is more set in stone, I can do a better job of like making a full-on, oh, you're looking to play maces, you're looking to start maces, here's everything you need to know about maces, okay? And even that would be really tough for us because we've only and mostly used two-handers. I've tried shields, so I know, shield slam or shield wall, as well as mostly rolling slam, bone shatter stuff. We have yet to do one-handed maces with projectiles, right? 21 breach splinters, good shit. That right there is why we swapped off of Earthquake. So bone shatter plus breach is a really good setup. You just jump around, blow everything up. Feels really. Something else that I just learned is I've been crafting wrong, and I didn't even know it. It's one of those things where it's like, sometimes you go on autopilot, and then you look back on what's happened, and oh, fucked. Okay, well, I'm gonna run this map, but I ran one that was increased freeze buildup and extra chaos before, and we instantly got frozen. It might have just been monster type, but try it again tonight. Anyways, what I realized last stream, and we noticed it because I used it specifically on like one of my other crafts. I think this, the gloves here. So the gloves, I got the suffix on, and then I was deciding if I wanted to I just wanted to look at the chances of us getting like a really strong prefix. And I pulled up the perfect dog, and I realized it was minimum level 70. 70 is insanely high. 70 is so high that it cuts off a ton of mods. So if you're looking at 70 and you're putting a prefix on a pair of gloves, you're actually going to miss out on defensive modifiers, right? Like the lowest level for like T1 energy shield armor is 65. So you're just never going to hit that. And it made me think about every single time we would AUG any of our weapons. And we just have no weapons right now. But like if you had like a magic, let's see where we put shit, right? I'll just buy one real quick. Right, so this weapon, it's got a suffix on it, and we're looking to put a prefix on it. If you use a perfect orb of AUG, this is minimum level 70, it can only hit T1 or T2 increased fizz. And that's incredibly low weighting, so it's 50 and like 100. I don't know if T3 is 150, but if it is, it's essentially using a greater orb of augmentation actually doubles your chance of hitting what in my mind is like a valid modifier. So our weapon is currently T3 increased fizz. If I want to hit T3, I have to use the greater orb instead of the perfect. So it's like one of those kind of, you might not be thinking about it. You might be thinking, oh, I should always use the best ones if I got them. Not the case. So I've been constantly spamming these on weapons, and every single time we're going to see like elemental damage with attacks, and it's because of that. Whereas if we use the lower one, we're going to have a higher chance of getting percent fizz. It's a higher chance of getting a worse percent fizz, but I am totally okay with that. Let's go around if we can. I don't want to waste this. I mean, I guess I could waste this on... Let's go back there. I have nothing connected? Where's this line going? Nowhere. Ah, okay. Disconnected here. Probably gonna be that one. Let's pet down here to this tower real quick. In a similar way, I've been crafting all of my defensive gear wrong as well. So same issue, using the perfect, like T3, whatever, just removes your chance of hitting the mods. I thought they were super rare. They're not. I'm just dumb and was using things that would just had zero chance of them hitting. So already I think I have a helmet in the wings. So actually, it's a good reminder. We're going to need to farm some Abyss today in order to get a rib. A lot of armor break going on here, I think, as well as this being the map with extra chaos. Probably where all the damage is coming from.
More than enough.
Armory, give me rib, please, 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 please. No. We'll probably go rib, and then we'll go. I do have an ancient. It might actually just be farming for echoes today. We'll do that. Yeah, we're even at the point where we can just farm Bone Shatter. Farm rares with Bone Shatters, right? Like, depending on how many mobs are nearby, the one Bone Shatter can just blow them up. I checked our damage from the two upgrades, the gloves as well as the rune that we got to put in our weapon. And the increase was insane, right? Like over 40% more damage, I think. Yo, GG, fix your game. don't know what it is with the extra chaos plus the freeze setup, but oh no, it's just a frost wraith. Gotcha. Anyways, I'm trying to unlock this abyss, but I'm pretty sure it's just bugged. Just kidding, it was a single normal mob. I've hit a few bugged out abysses. A rib. I wish the ribs were more common. And I don't think it's just that we're not farming enough. I think it is just our current setup, right? Either item rarity or we're not running enough monster effectiveness or what, but we really want to go for it. Going for like a triple abyss tablet setup is probably the way to go. I might try that out in a sec. I might just keep going with the abyss. Just swapping out the boss one for abyss instead. So it'll be abyss, breach, and irradiated. I think that seems like a fine setup for now, as we're just kind of cruising. Yo, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. I don't know what it is with those. That specific attack is like way stronger than I think. After this, when he... getting fucking tilted right now. Shit. Cryptic Crown is our choice. E3. Okay. Alright, what else is on this map that we missed? We missed the breach, we missed the temple. First floor. Nice. Instant temple clears with a single bone shatter's nice. In general, just feeling like the bone shatter setup is significantly better. I can't remember when or why we swapped off of it. I feel like it was related to us. It was probably because we still needed consistent leech, and bone shatter, sometimes you don't get consistent leech with it. But since we have our ES always at full basically at this point, it's totally fine to just leap slam in and bone shatter explode anything nearby. Sometimes we can get the kill in the rares, sometimes we gotta go back. If I'm hopping straight into a lot of mobs, it still is a little scary, so I don't tend to do that often. You can see we do have a shit ton of AoE now. 19. So the level 19 is because we're running the irradiated. And it could go up to 20 if we were running a different map setup, maybe like the plus 10 for bosses, although I don't think that would work either. We'd have to do plus 10 in like a corrupted area. But I would like a level 20. How many splinters we get that? 15? What are we thinking? Nice. So we'll probably do Zest 2 tonight as well. Zest 1 was a joke. Zest 2 should be fine. I did get a bit more... Did get a chance to do Expedition. We did not drop... we didn't drop a tablet, but we did drop a logbook. Logbook was just chillin'.
You did well.
But yeah, let me show off the gear, and I can't remember where I put it. Here it is. So I hit this off stream. It is a T1 hybrid, T3 increased, and then a T2 hybrid as well. I'm just realizing there's no flat on it. Huh. But anyways, significantly more ES than our current helmet. More than double, I think. And right now we're only using this one for really just the item rarity. So I'm going to hit it with... I could hit it with the Ancient's Rib, I think, and then that means we just need to farm some Echoes. Yeah, just trying to find ways to supplement the ES because we went down on the gloves. I'm now maybe more confident that we can maybe get an upgrade on the boots potentially. Although the boots are totally fine, I think. The chest piece is a unique. So okay, the focus is going to be on the helmet, the shield, and the amulet for now. So let's set up some Abyss. These ones we can actually hit with Alks because we can't run this mod. That is an insane tablet. Holy fuck. Getting back-to-back just insane tablets. Holy shit. Okay. That one we gotta do again. We can't run mod. Waystone chance. Item good, but not the best. Effectiveness we will take. For shrines, let's see if we can do different. Wise is likely to have rewards. Give me Abyssal Depths, whatever. Those were okay. Time to hit this with the knife. It's fucked. Actually, just sell the. We can recom these. Do we have anything already? This is 4 left. One more of these. Yep. Oh my god. 2 tablets with increased chance to contain 4 abysses. More rares, item rarity, all of them having effectiveness on them. Holy shit. We'd be hoping to get maps with a lot of room on them. So I'm not going to keep pathing just in a random direction. Down to go more back here. Maybe headed into the desert. Decay is a swamp. Stronghold is pretty wide open. How about dig site? I don't want to kill a boss on. We could do it in a cleansed area. That's way less experience. I'm down to just cut through here. Mountain Greed even. Do Blooming Field into Creek. We'll try it out. Then because this is going to be a little bit more hands-on here, I'm going to be a little bit careful. Possible. People's totally fine. Flash charge is totally fine. Shaping up to be an incredible map for me. Give it a go. We'll just run this one first. So yeah, looking to get echoes. We're spec'd into Amanama's. We don't have the final kill on... Oh, fuck. We just went into a Rupture map. Rupture is a monkey, so the final boss might be a little annoying, but we'll see how it goes. We might not even get there. The abysses themselves might be a little scary, so we'll see. But again, our new setup is really comfy. We'll see if we get too much AoE and we start killing things in the voids. I'm assuming not. This is also now just a 79, which is annoying. Instantly killed the pit, that's good to see. yeah, we've been slowly taking down our defenses, juicing our offense, and then targeting quality of life. So the character is kind of getting into the final stages of what I'm looking like at the end of a league. Maybe around 100 rarity is probably going to be possible for us. Could probably get more if we tried a bit harder. But right now it feels pretty good where we're at. And then the damage we're going to be needing for sort of Uber content. Right now the bosses in our maps have 4 million life. Ubers end up having around 20 million life. It's taking us... So 2 rolling slams is enough to take out the 4 million, which means it'd take us like, 5 stuns or something before we'd kill one of the Ubers. All that means is that we would need to know the maps, the fights like the back of our hands, right? If we ever want to get into clearing them consistently. We can't die to any of their one-shots, so the higher the damage, the less time we have to spend dodging the mechanics. So maybe something like double damage from where we're at right now, cutting the fight time in half, would probably give me what I want. We got an Omnium's Void, let's fucking go. Just have to get him out of the void real quick. Frozen or something. Shadewalker, okay. Pull the Shadewalker out and just kill him real quick. Have to jump again. This is Void. Void is in there. Void is out. Okay, let's grab him, pull him over here. Try to go for the kill. Nope. I am having issues with mana leech right now. So we might have to solve that today, but in general, like, I'm pretty happy with our current setup, so not looking to tweak too much. Got a Sinestral, no echoes. It's fine. Large, no rib. Come on, man. I'm seeing a lot more stuttering with the Bone Shatter setup. So I don't know if it's something to do with like chaining explosions or what. But it is something I've noticed after the swap. Really big fan of us seeing this expedition here. Do this really quick. And if I'm targeting tablets, I'm not actually sure what I should focus on more. The chests or the monsters. Another void, let's fucking go. Almost killed him, but now there's a new void. Pull him out. We got the kill here. Got Sinestral, but then we also got a lineage that I'm not familiar with. Could be good. Yeah, this week has been mostly just kind of farm streams. Me figuring out what my endgame character is going to look like. Let's see here. Rares, quantity, iconic, items other than armor. I'm gonna go in here. I mean, these would be really good, but is this a crit map? What map is this? The shock map. Gotta grab one.
Taking on
Or
Serious
no,
danger,
wrong,
I
this
think.
one. And then see if we can go here. No, this doesn't make sense. Fuck it.
Ready? Ah, it's treasure you're after.
I'll do.
I'll take it.
Hey, oh, fuck yeah. Okay, so maybe you go for Ruronix when you're going for the tablets? Yeah, okay. Did we get two? We just got 2 tablets? Maybe it's just Abyss setup too. Holy shit. Might do, what do you call it? Expedition stream for him next week then. Try to get some recoms going. One of the biggest things we've been missing out on. 2 tablets and a logbook, baby. Let's go. And 2 logbooks, hell yeah.
Carry any more.
Too much on. Or again, I am going to do the boss, but I'm going to make sure I'm ready for it when we get into it. I think we could take a hit, but we're still not going to. So the reason why I'm not going behead right now is because I still don't fully understand how you're supposed to kill with Bone Shatter if you're going. Oh, another void. Let's fucking go, dude. Is this him? Yes. Want to play some more? Because there are times where I was using Bone Shatter, seemingly killing a rare and still not getting the mods. So there's something that I definitely don't understand about it. It's either I have to click directly on them, or like the shockwave can't be the thing that kills. I don't really know. But it didn't seem giga worth for now, so. Since I'm using it more as a clear instead of a way to get modifiers, the current setup is totally fine. I think there's something going on with the grounds here, making it fucking possible for me to damage, something like that. For now and then, Rolling Slam has issues with, yeah, there we go. Super weird.
Can I carry any more?
One more pit back there. I mean, hell yeah, this map had a ton of abysses in it. Even if we're gonna run out of here with 0 desecrated, we had a lot of chances at it.
I'm full.
Black Steel is actually what we want. Gonna have to grab that real quick. 2 move speed, item rarity. Wrong baits. Same with these boots, actually. I should be grabbing them and logging. My fuck that. Still more abysses. This is not the boss yet.
Shape and filth.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun to go back to mapping with the Bone Shatter playstyle for moments like that, right? Jump in, click the button, blow everything up. I wish we had a bit more AoE in some ways. Or a bit more explosive kind of setup, which you can get a little bit by just actually using Infernal Cry. Oh my god. Fine. Freeze out of nowhere, man. What the fuck was that? What is this? This thing healing? Does invulnerability aura give them some kind of leech too? Like,
I'm full up.
I am a little confused at times as to what is stopping the Abyss from spawning. Alright, so it was just some shit over there. We got another void, thank god. Alright, give me an echoes, please. New void, pull them out. Go for the kill. Let's go. Alright, we get a new helmet. Oh, and there's more? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hello? Hey, there's two here. Go, dude. I think that is a new void. Out of it. Spawned it new. And he's still alive, hell yeah. Moment of light, baby, let's go. Is this our first map? We got a light and an echoes. All we were looking for, really. And we've just gotten 2 natty chance orbs so far today. Good. I can't guarantee we'll be getting to culmination to 2 soul tethers tonight, but we'll see what we can do. Especially if the maps are going to be taking this slow. Alright, again, this is a fucked up boss, so gotta be careful. The fact that he is on chilled ground is annoying, but I can just stun here and kill, I think. Just kidding. This is fucking spooky as... Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. So we got hit, and we lived. That did around 4k. If we were in a map with a crit, potentially could have chunked even harder. We do have the fully recovered life when you reach low life. But yeah, that was a case of me getting a little careless, but also
Travel light.
basically there's 0 offensive mods on this map, so I was pretty comfortable. That was sort of a limit test, a little bit. Maybe the shock chance could have got me if there was some shock ground going on, but otherwise, wholly within, like, I was totally okay getting hit there. I didn't want to. I tried to play it, and now I know that chilled ground is actually really dangerous on boss fights as well. Right. I'm gonna go craft the helm. I don't actually know what we're looking for. We're gonna have a lot of options here, and it's probably gonna stress me out. That is a really good ring base to start with, damn. Oh, Osin's Oisin's Oath. Mana Leech recovers based on Ellie. Oh, interesting. Got a Twilight Reliquary and then double. These don't go in, right? Where do they go? 51 strength? Now we're using one with item rarity on it. Have this put this somewhere else.
Hello.
So that's check some quick. Fucking double logbook if I want to run it. We might actually want to run it. Let me check. Splinters. Do we have the first kill on the boss? We must, right? All right, we need way more splinters if we want to run expedition tonight. Don't necessarily want to, so we'll just keep it for now. Grabbed our echoes. Let's grab our base. And then let's grab the ancient. Ancient rib lowest mod is going to be 40. It's on a helmet, so we can't really guarantee any of like the special ones, but it should be fine. Go see what we unveil. Huh. So spirit reservation's kind of insane, right? Very specific to this desecrated mod. 4% is kind of a joke, but we're running 4 auras, and at some point we went up to 6 auras. This is a helmet strength int. Mana cost efficiency. Where's the spirit efficiency? This is just the minimum roll. So this is the same. There's only one of these modifiers. We can divine it up to 8%. I had no clue what I was looking for here. But I can guarantee you I did not expect that. Fuck. This is one of those moments where, like, I don't need it, right? What I need is the int. Like, the int matters a lot. It'd be really helpful. But I can get an int space on... Like, I can solve int in very specific ways. Like, it's super easy to do. Whereas this is never... This is super unique to this helmet. And do we have an open slot right now? How did we swap Bone Shatter for Earthquake? We're running 4 auras. We're already running both Vitality. Let me just line these up. So we're already running the extra aura buffs that we need. Is it all skills? What is this? Of skills. Does that include the support gems? So let's say it's 8% of... This is 30, 60, 90. Just check there. Yeah, okay. 210. It's 8% of 210. 16. Oh, okay. 16 spirit. How much do we get here? 40. Ooh. 16 plus 18. We're about 6 off from me being able to put another charm back on with the helmet. Or I go int. And then we just put a perfect exalt on for the final thing. Or we just reroll. And check what the other desecrated mods are, potentially. Just any of the elemental plus chaos would have been really good. Strength int is still really good, honestly. There's a lot of, like, really bad things we could get here, too. This is tough. And I also didn't necessarily want to make as tough of a decision right now. So in that case, like, the easy way out is reroll. And if there's, like, an obvious choice, right, which would be something like resistance. It's just the attributes here would more easily let us swap the amulet out. So what I'm thinking we're going to do is take the int. It's got to be T1, right? That's T1 int. And the reason we need the int is for the boots. And then all we need is to get any resistance or chaos. This is tough, man. Go for it. Not gonna overthink it. Sweet. And now we're just gonna use... Ooh. Let me check if we need to use perfects. What is greater? 35. The difference between perfect and greater is around 10 resistance if we hit a res. Most likely thing we're going to hit is a res. Ooh, and if we get... perfect has a much lower chance of hitting life regen, which is the next highest mod. So we're definitely going to use a perfect here. This should guarantee... Was this helm? Hold up. Or yeah, that was a helmet. I should have checked this. Never mind. Yeah, highest chance of res, reduced attributes. It's chunked. That's a minimum 50. And there is a world where we could get strength here. So we're just going to hit it, see what we get. Looking for any res, strength, whatever. Cold res. T4 cold res. I believe that was the lowest that we possibly could have gotten with perfect, and we did. Leaves us at under on the chaos is my guess. And over on our int, which allows us to get more strength. Actually, which allows us to maybe get some points back. 111. That's fine. We need to get more strength. Alright, we get 3 points back. That's fucking massive. Our ES went way up. We just got 300 ES from that. Chaos went down, but I can socket yes, into this helmet. Grab strength first, then... If I wanted to path, we could. Was looking at maybe trying this out. So empowered attacks do more damage, as well as just a chance to explode. It is fire damage, though. We don't scale fire damage, so probably not going to be worth. Could be fun, though, just to get the visuals of shit exploding. But how many points of strength do we need? So on the weapon swap, there's a lot that we're missing out on, actually. Oh, wait, no. Okay. 366 minus 25. We need 341. We're at 314. Would I rather just go here, here, here? Instead of these three? The answer is yes, so we'll do that for now. Let's get this. 111. Still only need 95 there, so we're actually over on int. Which means if anything else has int on it, we can get away from it, which is going to be this amulet. Okay, cool. Let's do some amulet gamba. And then we'll run this twilight. But basically, all I'm looking for is any amulet with +3 melee skills on it and see if we can craft with it. If we're looking outside of that, let me see what our cold's at. Our cold's at 126 now. So we don't even need the amulet cold res on it. So strength. This is no ES on it, actually, looking at it. I think I'm mostly running it for the increased item rarity, honestly. So we could easily see, just by gambaing here, some kind of EME upgrade. We'll go all the way down to about 1 million gold here. Some of these we can also just use for recombing. We got rarity plus fire res, which is not bad. Rarity plus max energy shield, but it low-rolled. +1 to level of all spells. Spells? Never mind. Spells are spells. They're not attacks. I might keep it around, but... 48's to spirit on a ship base. 64. Damn, there we go. A semi-hit. A fairly strong hit. Item rarity, strength, spirits. We did hit max energy shield, but really low value. There. +1 to all melee skills on an amulet with a bunch of other interesting shit on it. Could be good. Yeah. Don't think they're all going to fit in here. Don't have a lot of room for trash right now. We do have a bunch of empty tabs here, so maybe I'll just put this last one as the amulet tab. Alright, let me check AMI mods. So when it comes to level of all skill gems, to get the highest you just need 55, and then 70 guarantees, 55 guarantees as well. Which means 75 might knock another set of like shitty mods out of the way. Oh yeah, definitely does. It's also why that means we haven't been seeing anything. Hitting it with the base AUG gives us the highest chance of actually seeing plus levels, so it's definitely why we haven't been seeing it, honestly. If I'm looking at taking an amulet like this, it's probably better to just exalt. Meanwhile, these ones, we're looking at prefixes. One spirit's 54, so yeah, if we used a perfect We want to be able to hit spirits. Team 1 item rarity is 47, so if we used one of these, we wouldn't be able to hit that. We're looking for percent ES. A perfect is really good, and is pretty strong. The only issue is it weighs it heavily against increased defenses as well as maximum mana. But I'm down to go for it. Increased armor is fine. This is what you'd expect to happen. So this is looking good. Again, if we're talking what I want here on the suffixes, we could guarantee any amount of res on it. And in this case, maybe we guarantee chaos res. We're also using it for strength though, so I think the best... Ooh. Can you get both an attribute and this percent attribute mod on? Because we'll Gamba, hopefully hit strength. That's not a bad base to start with. We don't need fire. But that would let us rip fire off of something else, maybe? Then this one already got lightning on it. Same deal, I guess. Go for strength. Got int. It's not the worst. We do have a collarbone if I wanted to use it here. And it'd be guaranteeing something, either global defenses, increased armor from equipped to body armor, increased ES from equipped to body armor, is something that I haven't even thought about at all. And that's probably the mod we'd want to go for. So if I'm planning on using this, it's not Olamon, it's not Amanamu. It is Kurgle, and do we have none? Fuck. We'd have to farm for it specifically. Alternatively, we could go for +1 all skills, and that is Olamon, and it is a pretty okay chance of getting it, so I'm down to do that instead. And a suffix. See what we get. Again, looking for +1. Alternatively, we could get skill speed if we don't hit. Ulamon, this, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So there are 5 mods, and we hit the mods that we didn't need. But Lightning Chaos is nothing to joke about. And then we'll just hit the double grader here. Just hope we get something good. So most likely, let's see what we got. Grader is 35. The highest weighting is mana. There are a ton of mana mods at post 35. Which makes me think we don't want to use Grader, actually. I would rather get anything other than mana. So using, like, defaults actually has a okay chance of hitting something like T5 Spirit is just high level 16 or whatever. So we just want to exalt it. What I'd be okay with is max ES. Trying to see here. It is. ES has the highest, second highest weighting. I'm just losing out on a bunch of chances of getting Spirit and 2 chances of getting item rarity. And then the upside is just way more ES, which would give us a lot more EHP. We'll go low. So I'd be happy with Spirit, item rarity, either of the energy shield mods, and that's it. Anything else is basically useless. And then if we're feeling risky, we could hit it with some kind of a prefix amulet mod, but for now, just chilling. 3, 2, 1, go. We got low tier increased, and then we somehow hit the T2 max mana anyways, which is not bad. And then the thought here is we could go this mod, I think. Removes a modifier and augments a rare item with guaranteed increased global defenses. We have that on this. It is a prefix. So if I clicked it and it was going to be, it could reroll the armor, which would make it worse overall than my current amulet for armor. But it could hit the mana and give us just a bit more of everything. I'm going to run it. 3, 2, 1, go. Armor's gone. We just went down in armor in general. So. See how much. So now we need Dex for some reason. And let us go through on these points. Here. ES went up. Armor went down. Lost about 1,000 armor. Which 1 and 3, man. Unlucky. Kept out the chaos res though. I'm happy with that. We also have this one, which, again, if I'm just kind of vibing, I might want to run some chaos orbs on it, honestly. I'll remove that life regen. Let's see what we get. Yep. PV2, man.
Wonder what's in here.
We did get significantly more mana there, actually. Damn. Minions for life, dude.
Ancient secrets laid bare.
Will you ever catch me on a minion build? Okay. So we're looking at shields now, maybe? Still not the happiest with amulet we just got. Improvement there. Higher paranoia agreed. Only have one paranoia? Fuck that, dude. Trying to figure out what I want to do now. We've got the expedition tablets, which could line us up for the boss. I can check. I'm assuming we have enough for 100. Yeah, could do S2. I think we could take a hit, but again, not going to risk it. So if we do and we die on a boss like this, it would feel a little anticlimactic for me. I just don't think it's going to be in the range of possibilities. Our Smith was able to tank basically everything. And the EHP values that we're hitting on this character are very comparable to the Smith. I'm skipping some rares here, so I'll go back and get a rolling slam off instead. Time-wise, we're chilling. Oh, I've been having a lot of fun playing. I haven't been having a lot of fun thinking about videos to make, because we just stopped making videos, and if I'm looking to actually grow the channel, it's like, that's how you get the subscribers. Live streaming is not doing it. It's more of us just chilling. I was going to be playing anyways. But there are times where it's like, was I going to be playing this game anyways? I'd rather be playing something else. Just overthinking it, shit like that. And then recently, with Alex Honnold fucking climbed the skyscraper in Taiwan. It did get me thinking about the same sort of like mastery, right? This guy has kind of dedicated his life to climbing. I put a lot of effort into video games, and in this case we're talking about PoE, PoE 1, PoE 2. The game is pretty easy at this point, right? Most players wouldn't think it was easy if you're talking about hardcore SSF. But a good amount of, like, I'm guessing hardcore players from PoE probably consider PoE 2 hardcore easier, would be my guess. Neural Catalyst. That is mana. We're not all about that mana, so it's kind of useless. Death Mantle. They're bad. Fluorescent. Alright, let me lock in real quick on the boss. Again, shouldn't be too hard, and I should be able to tank most things. I just don't know, and also our ES has gone lower rather than higher recently. Is this triple yet? No, this is a single hit, so in general this fight's pretty easy compared to... After this I'll swap to dual wields and then go for the stun. I think we got it. Don't know if this will get the kill. He doesn't stay stunned for long, and then he kind of disappears. Yeah. So even when he's stunned, this fucker... Yeah, we got him. That was what I expected. T2 is super fucking easy. T3 at this character, I think we want to juice EHP in case we got one shot, but our damage is just not there yet. Or I mean, our damage is there. The fight would just last longer than I'd like. That leaves us with Delhi. Let's go do a Delhi 100, which again we might need to bail from. We're doing a bit of a push here, but not really limit testing. I'm pretty in the know about where the current character's limits are. When it comes to Delirium, it really matters what the mods are. So if I see something that's way over the top, we might... Oh, shit. Shit. Dude, we start off with fucking... There was no checkpoint here. Started out with 0 yes there. Fucked up. Is this already a stun rush? Okay, this is weird. Is my flask fucking useless now? What is happening? 468. Anytime I hit it, it should be... Oh, we're chilling. Just don't want to get tilted. Extra removes should be fine. Something I'm doing is taking way more mana than I think. Might just be Leap Slam. Nope. Exceptional Ashbark Talisman. 26%er. Extra crit should be fine. The double boss ones could be difficult, but I think Bone Shadow should clear everything else out, and then we just fight the bosses after. Steel is the go-to. Let me check the stash real quick for modifiers on shields, which I'm guessing is what we were fucking up. Yep. Using perfect dogs on shields means you can't hit max ES. Hybrid, you can hit T1%, but you can't hit T1 flat. We can put on T3%, so I'd rather just use this. Bash. We're using a really old shield. I'm down to just kind of send it. So we got T1%. Recom that later. More life cold, should be fine. But yeah, I honestly am really proud of this character. I put a lot of effort into learning random shits. We've put a lot of effort into testing random shit, and I'm not talking about like POB builds and like running sims and shit like that. Literally, just playing the character, right? We've put, we've cleared maps in 4 different kinds of ways, right? We've been using Earthquake, Sunder, literally just Rolling Slam, 5 different ways. We used Hammer of the Gods. Now we're currently back to Bone Shatter. So we've definitely gotten a chance to try a bunch of stuff this league when it comes to 2-handed mace options. Defensively, I've tried a bunch of different setups. We never tried one without Soul Tether, so maybe there's something to it. And we did try Soul Tether with the percent reduction on it for probably far too long. I was getting really low way more often than I would have liked. We're on a T5, and this boss only had around 500,000 life. Not too scary. We'll see how it gets when we hit wave 15. Liquid Fear. I think that's the 3rd tier. That's pretty good. So this is Penetrates. This mod is fucking insane. It doesn't have extra Ellie, but let me just do the calc right now. So we're at only 75%. 75% minus 17 is 58. So if I take 100 damage, and we have 75, it'd be a 25 damage hits. And if we have 17, it's going to be... Wait, how did I... Wait, what? Sorry, I'm breaking this. 58. So it's 100 times 0.58. Or... 1 minus 0.58, right? It's 42. It's 25 versus 42. It's almost double damage from Ellie. Oh, fuck me, man. We don't run this mod. We don't run this mod on maps. In general, I don't feel comfortable in the current state of our character, so... I could swap 8 points out? 8 points out of damage and get +1 max res as well as... Dude, I didn't even fucking know about this thing. I was not paying attention. I knew it existed. This can be insane. I should be running this. And now we have to figure out a way to do that. Less AoE. Don't think we can take one of those points out. One, two, three, four. Be fine. Let's see if we can do this. I think you can leave, yeah. Nice.
Yes. Old wolf, new tricks.
Alright, 4 points, as well as maximum Ellie res of each damage type you've been hit with recently. So the thought is we're currently running versus Pen. If I can raise the max then we can maybe offset this. So if we're getting hit by a ton of small hits, maybe this is going to be fine. But I might just pause this and not die if it gets a little scary here. So we'll see how this goes. I don't know if that's going to stay, but I'm going to put it off to the side if it does. And I'm just going to start with Rolling Slam to get the leech going. Really strong leech. Already we're seeing some heavy Ellie. Got a boss out here and he does Ellie damage, I think. So this is really dangerous. Except he did his stupid fucking thing and just died, so shit, motherfucker. I'm only seeing about... Yo, is this wrong? Oh, hold up. Hold up. Does that mod not do what I think it did? +1 to maximum resistances of each elemental okay. This is not good. Okay. At max, this is +1 all res. I thought this was like constantly stacking and it would go up. This does not scale. If you get hit 17 times, it doesn't give you 17% max res. That makes sense. Would have been too good. There's Charlton's stash up there, but it didn't look like that was open. Okay. Just a visual bug. Crit speed's fine. Fuck. The fact that we can chunk uniques and rares with Bone Shadow is really nice. Our music finally paused. Give me a sec. Shock chance, monster damage by itself is always a little scary, but yeah, we've been cruising for a while, so haven't got the blood pumping, the heart pumping too often. We did, almost die. I don't think it was this week. I think it was last week. Just on like some random streams, having to pause and then respawn in town on like random maps we were trying to farm. But I feel like a lot of that comes from actually our character having less damage, and then as soon as we kind of scale their damage up, being able to clear the whole screen, which makes most situations you're in way less dangerous actually. So this is less stun threshold, so I'm going to be spamming Rolling Slam more than I am Leap Bone Shatter, because if you see Leap, probably isn't going to stun. We're also probably going to see a boss here. The Aftershock on Leap though, if it does hit, did get us a stun there, so that's fine. As well as me just doing a leap for the Consecrated Grounds, probably worth. Which I tend to forget as we go between the streams. I should always be leap slamming just so we have Cons Ground up. Easy. Sec. Add. This area is my least favorite area. You can get overrun pretty quickly. But we do have a shit ton of damage in one location if I just keep spamming Rolling Slam. So maybe it's not actually that bad. Omniphobia at wave 10 is still under 1 million life somehow. They might actually scale the difficulty of Delirium based on the rares rather than the... Extra cold, extra damage. So, again, this is going to be a little harder. Sorry, this is going to be a really hard wave. They have a lot more life. Close to, like, maybe more than double their EHP. And then they're going to be doing a lot more damage, so... What I don't want is to be getting overwhelmed, so we need to keep up in the clear. And how I do that is with the Rolling Slam, but I can't consistently be getting knocked out of it like I am right now. And we're getting a double boss. I think we can kind of chill. Where Bone Shatter is really good in Simulacrum. Part of the other reason why I was okay coming in here is because of the change to us swapping back to Bone Shatter really strong. And made it so that even if we're getting overwhelmed, we were blowing shit up. Liquid Fear, baby. Ooh. Again, interesting sort of exceptional bases that we've been getting over the league. Haven't gotten anything too crazy. It's not a bad ring. I keep that one. Lots of damage chain. Extra life, yes, should be fine. Same deal though, if they have way more EHP. I just want to clear them faster so they don't stack up too much. I'm just realizing if I get the stun off on a rare, and I actually use the Ancestral on the Leap Slam, it's probably like a valid option now that I'm thinking about it. I think we got chunked pretty hard there by the boss, so I don't know if there's any one-shot potential right now, but I do have to worry if we hit double or triple offensive mods towards the end here. Damage, life, skill speed, evasive should be fine. Might want to put Bone Shatter on my middle mouse click just so I can see the cooldown on Ancestral. I'm going to keep moving here, don't want to stay in one spot, otherwise the bosses will fuck us up. Chain stuns on these motherfuckers, so that was Omniphobia. So Omniphobia Slam chunked us a good amount. But we are still chilling here. We can kill them both right here. Easy. Not easy, but pretty easy. Disgust, Despair, and Unique. Dodge, don't repair. Damage, life. Ooh. Okay. This is terrifying. So... I think we drop... I don't have... fucking no way, dude. Oh, is it frozen? Frozen. I don't actually have a charm for frozen? I am a terrible player, I guess. uh,
The old ways
um,
whisper.
we'll click it. We'll see how it goes. But if I get froze, like you can pause in here, so we'll see. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of freeze going on in Delirium, so there's the benefit of that. So maybe if it was added cold damage as well, I would have backed out, but... Trying to get a Bone Shatter off here if I can. Shits. Just Koseth left. Again, I am getting chunked a little bit from these bosses, but nothing too crazy. Come over here, bud. Oh, laser beam time? Which means we get to dual wield and just fucking stun him out of this. He's dead. Oh, just kidding. Holy shit. I thought we stunned his ass, but no. Ooh. Alright, final wave. What we get? Damage as extra chaos is scary, because we take double damage from how much of our pool is ES. But that's not enough. Like, this is totally fine wave 15. I think we're gonna be fine. Be able to clear this shit real easy. And then hoping for anything. I've never really gotten anything good from Deli before. I don't know what the chances of getting anything good from the 100 Splinter Deli is, but or Simulacrum, but yeah, it is. Getting chunked just by the normal mobs here a little bit, which is kind of scary. Oh, it's that. There we go. It was the 50% life recovery mod. Oh, shit. Could easily die here, it looks like. Maybe because of that modifier. I think we bail. I think if I pulled the VOD, part of it is the stun buildup. So how we get our clear off right now, I've been using Bone Shatter. If a Leap Slam can't proc it, I needed to be spamming Rolling Slam, which I wasn't doing. We're now in a situation where I can't recover above 50% ES because there's a rare here with it, which again, worst case scenario possible. So I think I'm just going to bail. Oh, wait, which... No, I think we bail anyways. So when I come back in the town, we actually have 2 portals here. I just wish we could restart, right? Because if I click into this portal, I don't actually know, one, if I keep my ES, because anytime I'd gone in here before, I had no ES. And then if I did keep my ES, I think it just spawns you like directly into it. So I think we're just down to chill. And sadly, not going to do it. That was really close. And it was easily possible, but I ain't risking it. Simulacrum's my least respected. Like, I just don't fucking respect it, since it's so RNG heavy.
Speak quickly.
Where does that leave us? I think we want to run. That leaves me kind of pissed off. Because I did want to get 6. We killed Breach here. I get to pick whatever I want. Waking Nightmare is fucking insane. It's fine. I wanted to get 6 points in every single wheel tonight, if it was going to be possible. Delhi wasn't making that easy, so we'll have to come back to that one. I think we're back down to, like, Splinter stayed in the device, actually. Man, it feels bad. 82. We could almost run it again. Nice. Okay. So we're almost back to where we were. I don't feel too bad. We now need to get 35 splinters, and we have 2 logbooks to do it. So let's try it, and then we'll go kill Olroth, 100 splinter.
This logbook contains the tale of a small fishing village that outlasted most of the
Increased
later
quantity
Logbook settlements.
monsters.
They set themselves up on an
Increased
isolated
artifacts
atoll
by
around a
monsters.
small internal pond.
Explosive
The
range.
water was naturally clean, free
Explosive
of
radius.
There were 4
Remnants.
families, and they never knew pain. They just passed on with
47%
time. A better end
explosive
than most of
placement
their
range.
contemporaries had.
I think we go this one.
You there, local. Come.
All I'm looking for is splinters, really.
Another step into the past.
Come down here and check the Giga Revenants. Already dropped by monsters. Granted experience. While I'm down here, just check these others. What we want is quantity from chests. There's one real close. Leech. Can't take it, man. That's so fucking annoying. That one we can do. What's the start looks like? This will take a little while. I'm not the biggest expedition guy, so I don't know exactly what to look at or how quick. More chests, but it's penetration, so fuck that. Rarity in chests, I don't think that matters, but maybe? I think we're just gonna path up and then try to get as many splinters from the boxes as possible. Drop by monsters. Monsters deal 40. Yo, this is fucking bait. Damn it, dude. I don't want to do it. But it would take a little while to get up there anyway. So, I'm going to path up. Grab these 2. And then go here, here. Or just cut into the left and take everything on the left. Go down. Go down. Flasks, path, let's go like this. Not granting flask is kind of annoying, actually. We use flask for mana right now. Could be fine though. Yuck. The pathing on this is getting really shitty. No chaos, right? We're just chilling. Maybe it's the poison. That's whatever. Gotta grab this guy. Then we'll go top left. We have 9. Cool. Give it a go. We need 35 across too. I don't think we're going to be getting 35 in a single one, but there were a lot of chests here. Unique precursor. First one we got 11? Okay, hold up. Maybe we can get 35 in a single? What the fuck? And we're out of mana. So the only thing we have mana regen on is our auto attack. So this is a little dangerous, actually. It's kind of funny. Six. It's just a chance to double, maybe. Pretty big pack size right now, honestly. It's 14 from one chest? What the fuck? Alright, we're insta-killing Olroth after this. Feels good. Yeah, this will be we be making bank in trade. I think when I come out of this zone, my ES is going to be low. I'm pretty sure. The only thing we're hoping for down here is the splitters. All the other loot's kind of whatever. Oh, interesting. The map mods they're not effective when you're in the pit. Did not know. Man. We're gonna get over 60 in a single map. Single logbook. Holy fuck. Skip the 100 splinter and just go straight to 150? Nah. I don't even think you can do that, actually. I know people were running this setup specifically for a while, and the chest on the side were like dropping a shit ton of divs. Can't remember if that got nerfed or if you actually have to like spec into a bunch of item rarity on the remnants. But anyways, good enough. How many splinters we got in a single one? 71. Oh yeah. Also do some recombing for tonight's over. We got another grand project. Let's go. Tab, can I? No. Alright, Olroth T2. Again, this fight can get a little scary as well. Has some pretty chunky damage coming in from the sides, as well as some potential freeze. I don't expect to bail here. And again, because it's a boss fight, if we bail, we actually can just come back in versus Simulacrum, where once we got a little bit overwhelmed there, it was already kind of fucking scuffed. So in this boss, you got to be watching the thing on the edge and make sure you're not between the boss and it. It's coming around now. It's laser beaming me, but I'm just going to stun him and then go for a massive chunk here. Almost got the kill, or the phase. I think we did. The laser beam might be in phase 2 here. So now is when I'm going to be way more aware of this thing on the edge. Throwing a little bit, but I think I should be fine right now. He's stunned. Got it. The T2s I haven't been worried about at all. Give me some good. Spear Bone fucking blows. Yuck. So maybe I really am already at like T3 level for the current gear and all this shit, but just takes me a little while to unlock. That was the first time we'd had a really decent setup for. Well, we got 2 tablets for Expedition, and I haven't had Expedition tablets in for fucking ever, dude. So actually get the splinters again. We're about 2 hours already. Damn. Dude, today's stream kind of flew by. I would have liked to get the simulacrum in, but again, I don't respect the content. Last league, we cleared everything in the game except for sim. Which, looking at it now, that was kind of stupid. We probably could have easily blown it up, but I didn't care. We have enough stuff right now to... Let me see here. We have enough stuff to maybe do some recombing, and I want to see if I have it for something like the shield. I think we did just get a shield, right? Yeah. That is a shitty option. Do I have a few here? T1 percentage. We have 3 T1 percentages, but no flats. T5 flat? Probably not what we want. Oh, we could gamba a bit. I maybe shouldn't have gambit all the... like 1 million gold on the amulet. We'll chill. At least on the shields. Let's see. So this one, so we have 3 T1s potentially. Armor probably not, which leaves... It's really just recombing the shields. So I will just save as much stuff as we got. We could technically go for a weapon. Something that we've been waiting to craft actually is this guy. Where is he at? So we have a T1 fractured, and we could spam all of our chaos into it if we wanted. For now, let's just hit it with a few. I don't know how long this is supposed to take, probably hundreds. We did see, I think, like T5 at some point. Yeah, let's not just keep chucking currency into it, because what we could do is just recomb and hit an even better setup, potentially. I did essentially, or at some point, get an exceptional Totemic Grey Club. Sadly, this is not the highest tier base. Could be a good offhand, but in general, not the greatest weapon. But we do want to upgrade our weapon to eventually get, you know, Onslaught on the suffix. Let me check runes. Don't know how many runes we farmed out today. The fuck? We have 3 runs? Sure. Let's go run it then. So why we're running it right now is we got actually surgeons. We get to replace some limbs. We only have 1 OK mod. I'm still hunting for attack speed. And as soon as we get that, that's actually really sick. It's actually a massive upgrade over whatever we're currently using. But this is not D3, sadly. We're not going to get a cultivation orb here. Yeah, definitely gone back and forth tonight, at least, on where we're at. Oh shit, okay, so this is the room that's a little scary. They set up a bunch of long-range slams, essentially. Always be moving. Really don't want to stay in one spot all that too long here. Probably be more, like, better to call them, like, nukes. Just the lightning nukes here, as well as the chance for you to get shocked from them. A lot of damage. And then this is... oh! This is the room with the boss. And it's a double boss. Just start dual wielding, just fuck him up. I don't know if we've been in here with the damage setup that we've got. Good shit. Right. So, again, looking for attack speed. Biggest thing, attack speed. Just give me it. On the arms. Deflection rating, don't give a fuck. Mana regen while moving. Check what our character has. On our right leg, we've got movement speed while using skills, and on our left foot, we've got movement speed while sprinting. We'll go right foot. This bug happens every now and then. Really weird, and it happened when there were mobs around. I was really freaked out. We can go down here and just kind of end the map early, I think. Can double check if the rooms above have a chance to drop locks. So if that's the case, maybe we do want to go up there. Modification, modification, modification. I think every room does, but I don't really care too much right now. I'm not the best guy when it comes to temples, so it's something maybe I'll put some time into eventually, but IRL right now is just too busy for me to like the downtime of figuring out how to... No, that's not it. I definitely have the time. I just haven't put any effort in, I guess. I didn't think Bone Shatter was going to help with Temple Clear, and it hasn't. These rooms still fucking blow because of these guys on the sides. Alright, Panopticon. Why you want to kill the rares first is off chance they got auras, off chance they got the 50% life recovery bullshit, and then even when you're in a fight, she spawns more rares too, so always got to be careful. The variance on this fight is kind of fucking nasty. But we do enough damage. It is not a problem. Oh yeah, like I was saying, I was going in and out today, right? Like, I'm pretty happy with the character and how much we've, you know, put in and how far we've gotten. But when it comes to the live streaming and like us working on that, definitely room to improve. And initially when I started all this, I was actually thinking the standalone videos were going to be way easier for me to make, but I just kind of fell off. Especially if the audience that we're growing is going to be mostly SSF or hardcore, then if I'm starting... Oh, we got a lock. Which means we have 2 locks, so we get to guarantee it for now. Hopefully we'll get a sacrifice next time, or an upgrade at some points. Anyways, all I was going to say there is I kind of fell into me actually just consistently streaming hardcore SSF. It's what we did last league. But in general, I might just do it forever, right? Instead of focusing on starting a league with like, oh, let me try out all this new stuff in trade. Maybe I don't need to. But what I do end up wanting to do is actually building the audience up through the standalone videos, though. Because we're not like... I don't expect to get a bunch of new viewers coming in for live stream stuff. Alright, so I'm down to leave, and then we're going to lock this room. I could lock this if I want, but I'm down to just Gamba. If I really cared, we could lock the Surgeon too. That's almost more important, but it's just attack speed. I don't care. It's gonna... I already know it's gonna whiff, because that's how things have been feeling lately, but... Survived. Let's fucking go. Go! And we got a Thaumaturgy. Holy shit. And that plays off of this, right? Yes. We get to build... Yes! Can this go? No. Was this the wrong play? Fuck. I tried to pat this out before. What connects the arsenal? Another... We don't have anything. Okay. Still huge. Getting this further out and then being able to lock it again. The reason why we had this set up before, and we had this level 3, the reason why we lost it was because I ran Architect. So as long as I don't run Architect, I don't think it's nearly as likely going something like this. Fine. I don't know if I don't know if looping matters if it's not on like the actual loop. So like here could be fine. I don't fucking care though. Or we'll run it again. And then I don't know what we're gonna use the lock on, because now we could use it on Surgeon. I think that makes sense.
Cannot trust a stone to stay still here.
I'll go up over one.
You have made a great
The AoE on Bone Shatter with impact as well as just ancestral boosted is kind of nutty.
I demand adherence.
What's T2 give? Gem cutters, that's fine. Alright, same deal. We'll go replace a limb. Hopefully gets attack speed, and then I think we lock the surgeon.
Avert your eyes.
Later. I think there's maybe one more.
Pack's heavy enough
Another
already.
medallion.
One hybrid, reduced chill, stun threshold. Interesting. Results. Results. Chaos? Holy shit. Yo, 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 yo! Fuck you. Hey, we got a soul tether. Wait, that's huge. Oh yeah.
The old ways still whisper.
What was I looking at? If I hit C1, we got life. We needed move speed anyways. Whatever. Oh yeah, table. I wonder if it takes into account mods on your character. These are trash. I don't really care. Presence area, sure. The bottom line, hopefully get another lock. Interesting how that room works perfectly. And all the other ones are fucking broken. Room for everything. Let's just kill some of these giant fucking uniques that we don't care about. T3 Death Mantle. Again, I'm maybe down to swap off of the unique at some point. A Death Mantle with Corrupted to get like +2 max all res on it would be fucking insane. I mean, even this. What was this? Did I keep it? Where did I drop it? Oh, it just doesn't show? That's crazy. It's hidden here, yeah. I mean, we hit C2 on hybrid. Like, I don't know why I dropped that. We'll keep that.
The vow of many unseen.
Alright, boss fights. Again, just being aware of the rares that are here. No problem. Did that rare come through the door, or... There he is. Oh yeah, they are bugging through the door. Easy. Alright, gonna head out. Lock. Surgeon table. I think. Because I don't think these are likely to break now, unless I run... What's his name? Huge. And we get a sacrifice. We got it. Okay, fuck yeah. This can go here. Let's fucking go. And then after that, does it go like this? No. After that, we'll need to find something new to place in the barracks. Okay. Instead, we'll just run some shit like this. That's... Can we double increase, actually? Want to go like this instead? Oh. What? Weird. Depot. Something like that could be fine. What does this do? Effectiveness, so they drop more shit. 51 to 120%. Holy shit. Yeah, stuff like this, you casually just drop it, and all of a sudden you're just fighting monsters with 1.5 times life. I mean, I'm down, I think. And then we just gotta sacrifice one room. This guy. What do we want? Chests? Bronze work. I'm not even doing bronze works for now. This is the one we... Wait, T1? Shit, I should have been running T1s. I'm fucking dumb. T2 is the one we don't care about. Or no, T3, never mind. There's so much, man. Gotcha, that's upgrading that. I'll just kill this thing, or this thing. Okay, huge. We also get gem corruptions. I don't know if we have a... I think I use my, one of my mods here on, Bone Shatter. We used our other perfect on Bone Shatter, so we can clear out the inventory before we get too far here. Any ID? With this chess piece, I'm looking at... Oh, I guess because it's... Let's just keep it and maybe craft it later. With the shields, I'm looking to try to get flats T1, so let me put the strength in it. T1 is 65, so we can't use this guy. We want to use this one. That is fucking massive. Life, man. I mean, I could still combo Chaos.
Never the same twice, this place.
Our double boss fight here on the top now as well. Literally getting fucking sandwiched. I don't know, dude, it seems like such an easy thing to fix. Fucking done. So humanoid bosses in the temple are gonna have way more HP. Yeah, they're about 2 mil now. Replaces and restricted. We don't really care about that.
I'll hold something for you.
Helm. And with that, TBC World of Warcraft has begun. Like, I wasn't there for when Alk fucking started that, but it's the only thing I think of anytime I hit a tink. What was the other thing? The only other thing was getting Exalts or Divines in Kiwi 1 and then thinking instantly that could have been the other. Oh shit, 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 shit. Yo, fuck you, man. Fuck that guy. Him dropping triple unique shit was kind of sick, but yeah, that was fucking horrifying. Alright, he's at 3 milli life. I think this is another tink. I don't actually know which is more valuable at this point, but to us, all we really care about is this guy. So we get to gamble on a single belt tonight, and then in the future, we get to gamble on as many runs as we get in the temple, I think. As long as I do not run Architect, which we're running Architect because I wanted to get runes. I was looking to get lineage jewels, etc. We got the rune that we needed, and then we got like a backup rune as well in the chess piece. So of like the high level runes that we wanted from getting the bonded modifiers for them. Like, I think we're in a good spot already. So there's no real need, you know, we'll get them just randomly in maps. So this boss is gonna have a shit ton more life. I don't think we're afraid of it though. I really don't like the hitbox on the second one. But the damage I think is fine. Yeah, the damage is fine. Straight into an instant stun, and he's fucking dead. Good shit. Attack speed. And then out with attack speed. Hit me with it. Hey, we got it. 6%. Not the best, not the worst. We'll take it. And now our character's fully cyborg, I think. Right? We unlocked Cyberpunk. Good shit. Let me double check the tree. We can now run up here for... These are just Augs. That's just default quality. I'm still down to ignore that shit. At the moment right now, I feel like the less time I spend in here, the better. But actually... That might be wrong given how much effectiveness we've added. And like, I'm looking at like... God, I feel like if we had more rarity, actually, it would have been way better. Like if we had more rare mobs. But I'm pretty sure killing the commander was going away from that, so... shit, but it's alright. They have enough EHP that Leap Slam isn't doing it again. It's annoying because I have attack speed 3 in Leap Slam. So if I took that out, I'd probably have enough stun build up to get these things stunned. It probably would have helped us. Basically, if I had that, Simulacrum I think would have been donezo tonight. But in normal maps, if I don't have that on there, Leap Slam just kills shit, and I don't want that to happen. That should have been the whole room. Increased life could actually... It's an additional... Okay. This room could get a little scary. Because she has, like, double life. I don't know where she is. Seems like the Spy Master is here somewhere. Try and get a good Bone Shatter off if possible. There we go.
A druid knows to travel light.
Shown 3 separate weapons. I don't really care. Oh, shit. We lost the room after the Panopticon. I did not see that go down. Okay. And we've got a lock. Oh, yeah. Let's kill one of these guys. I don't give a fuck. If I want to lock this one... For the Surgeon's Table, we get the attack speed.
This medallion's rather beautiful.
Only thing that remains, I think, is block. Let's do the rest, man. I'm gonna do a bit more of the temple and just see the quality of the drops. Like, in general, I think we're just going to be getting... Wait, did we get a... Oh, that's perfect. Is that a full chance? That was a full chance orb. Yeah, I might want to just full run these temples in the future. I'm just not the biggest fan of doing it. And then we're going to back out here and see... What can you branch off of the Panopticon with? It's just garrison. So I can't fix it. I think we have to lock it. I think I'm okay losing this, but I don't think I'm okay losing this. See what happens. Fine. Yo, so I actually have no fucking clue what I'm doing then. Like, I don't know what builds off of the barracks, because we just hit... It would have to be another... It would have to be a spy master, I guess. Kind of weird. Oh, there we go. Give it a bit of buffer. Oh, wait, I can run this again? Okay, so we get 2 cultivations tonight then. Oh. Why can't I... Because I upgraded it already? So is this why this is bricked? What upgrades out of this? Oh. So if I place this, can I place this? I can. Now we're just really fucking pumping this one. And then Commander I know fucks things up. Oh, no, Commander fucks things up for the Spy Master, but it doesn't fuck things up for... Okay. And then what is upgrading out of this? Another garrison potentially. Pathing I don't give a fuck for now. Blah, blah, blah. Or run it, go left. You go all the way left, grab this thing. Grab another arm, leg. If we hit block, we hit block. Now we get a bunch more flexibility on this side, so we only really need locks on surgeons right now. Cool. So we're going to get 2 cultivation orbs, and we're going to get 2 chances at soul tether again. I think we've got 2. And if we don't, then we've at least got 1 belt plus... I think we have 1 chance. 1 long belt's a chance tonight. Oh, fuck. We forgot to dump the bags. Man, this sucks. Yo, we got a lock. Let's go.
This medallion's rather beautiful.
Cultivation orb into a double corrupt on a jewel. These 2 on a black crest shields, really strong. Again, our shield is one of our weakest pieces. I think it's from like, I don't even know the eye level on it. I feel like we got in like T3 maps or some shit. That's T1 hybrid, and then on the suffix that we can do perfects on if I wanted. No, Pyros. Nice. Excuse me? Alright, we'll keep that. with another tink real quick. Get on out of here. Keep going left if I wanted. Let's go all the way in. Let's just see. See what we get. If I get anything from this run, I'll think about running it again. Like, the rares here are just dropping a shit ton of loot, so clearing as much as possible probably is the way to go. I just don't find it fun. I'm guessing ranged have a lot easier of a time here. You can just kind of blast the corners of the room or whatever, but having to run around and like manually kill everything is just freaks me out. Oh, but glad I got a chance to fix the temple a little bit. So we don't actually need to be spamming out locks. And I don't even know if I want to lock the Surgeon stable right now, honestly. We could get... We could get, I think, 4% more attack speed. I think it's 5 to 10. So that is not insignificant. It's actually pretty worth.
Ancient light. Nothing to sneeze at.
I just don't know if it's worth it versus saving a bunch of locks for when we get an eventual second Spy Master. Because that was the one thing that I never got in the setup. I placed it and then I didn't know the strategy for locking and figuring stuff out. We just didn't. It's getting a little scary right now because we're not one-shotting with Bone Shatter. Fine.
Out of mana. This is no place for visitors.
Damage on our one-handed setup even is pretty strong. We're actually missing out on so much damage from the fact that we have to do the life regen thing. Show me block? I don't know if there's anything better on the boots. Okay. We do the bottom one. Again, crazy bug. Don't know what this is. There we go. I don't know how to get out of it either. Just sort of breaks sometimes.
I'll take it.
I don't actually know how good these armor racks are. Sometimes I'll click them, sometimes I won't. But the fact that they randomly drop uniques makes me think they're not just like the most basic treasure chests. I have no clue where she is. Is this her? There she is. Do a really good job of making it impossible to tell what the fuck's going on in here. Just dousing. Fire. Gotcha. It is pretty cool that both leagues that have done Hardcore SSF, both character setups have actually had like a unique that we could specifically grind for. Last league it was Constricting Command for the Smith setup. A lot more damage. Basically lets you kind of dual wields instead of using a shields. And then this character, it's this Soul Tether grind, which we've already hit it once. We've ripped it once, but put on the shitty mod to replace it with, so. I heard 1 in 20, or 1 in 10, and we've seen it once, so it might be like a long time before we see it again. Not really sure. We've also only ripped 2 mods off once as well, so we'll see.
Begone, foul creature!
There's an invisible mob here, I think. There he is. Maybe one in the back. Weird. Alright, we're done. Okay. So we got the lock, right? Yes. I could lock this. Or we save. I think we save. Okay. Hey! Risked it and we won. Alright. Something I did last stream that we got the cultivation orbs was that I forgot to corrupt my shit. So tonight I'm definitely not gonna forget to do that.
Speak. We need to collect more.
Also got a chance at this insane shields setup potentially. What, T1 all res, T3 fire, T1 hybrid, and then the idea is if we just hit anything on like the prefix could be incredible there. We need to get strength figured out, but yeah, I think the flat is what's missing. Here with this guy. Right. So again, cultivation orbs. I do the spiel every time. Let me grab the belts. Got a soul tether there. I think that is our only soul tether at the moment. And then I think we only... Yeah, that's not good. Ah, fuck me, man. Yeah, alright, even though we got 2 cultivations, we only actually hit 1 soul tether for tonight, so. Distraction out of here. A little bit more niche. We'll put it. So how this works is we're looking at soul tether. you lose 5% max ES per second. That's the mod we want to rip off. And we don't want to replace it with something like this. You lose 5% life per second. That would fucking be awful too. So there's only like a very niche thing that can happen, or we're going to be super happy. And yeah, I've had a tough time doing this. Again, last stream we forgot to corrupt, so if you want to do this, you got to corrupt first. We don't have anything to force the corrupt, so didn't really do much. But now when we cultivation, gonna rip and put one on. So again, I haven't expected any of this to really hit. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this will be our 10th belt. We've already seen it once. We've only seen the double mod once as well. See what happens. In the next stream and future streams, we should consistently just have a shit ton of cultivation orbs. But now our issue is getting a bunch of soul tethers, so I might actually have to figure out how to do the base farming, like the low item rarity farming. When we're looking at the only Venter's Gamble that we've gotten, it is reduced item rarity. So I might have gotten really lucky with that. I don't know. But anyways, something for future me to figure out. For now, I'm going to click this. It's going to rip the perfect mod off and replace it with the perfect mod. Just kidding. It bricked. And the stack gets larger. This one is actually not bricks. It'd be something that we could use. At the moment, we use the belts for ints. This would give us a bunch more energy shields, but yeah. Anyways, it's going to do it for today's stream. I actually streamed for way longer than I realized. Character's still cruising. Should have gotten the 100 Splinter Simulacrum down today. All of our temple runs in the future are going to be greats now. Let me actually... Didn't realize we hadn't socketed anything in there, so let me actually just put one of these guys in there. GS will this be? Around a Hondo. Yeah, awesome. Again, I've been trying to brainstorm video ideas, standalone video ideas, so... Next week we might do something new, but probably not. Life's been busy. I mean, we're still cruising. We almost hit 95 tonight. Our last hardcore SSF character, we got to 96 before we killed Uber. And we got some gold in there too. I'd be down to roll amulets again.
Hail.
So we end the night with all spells, +1 all spells one more time. That is a decent base to start with. So is that. Holy shit. Bring these over here. If I really cared, what would we be looking at? We got lightning, we got fire there, we don't need fire. We don't need lightning, you need chaos. Could hit it with either of these with a chaos. I could hit this one with item rarity actually. Or the chaos. The chaos, because then we don't need to use... Yeah, chaos. Okay. Then it's just a bunch of RNG here, I think. The life regen's horrible. But the armor is fine. This is really strong. Piece already. Mana, fuck that, and then we're just gonna hit it, and then same deal with our other amulet. Hit it with global defenses, hope it rips the mana off, but it's definitely just gonna hit one of the other ones. Yeah, rip the yes, whatever. Fucking Piwitsu, man. Fuck you. Fuck you. Ooh. Oh, I take it back. All right, whatever. That's not bad. What we get? What the fuck, dude? It's 300 more life if I wanted it. 250 more life. Jesus Christ. Armor goes down. And then I can't upgrade, but actually, let me see if I can reforge some of these. Oh, you can't do that. Interesting. That works out. All right, no go. Again, I'm losing track of like shit that could be used, that I could use, but eventually I'll figure it out. Again, anyways, GG's. I'm out. I'll be back Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's kind of what we'll be doing. Again, I might start doing notifications on Discord potentially. The live stream is just kind of like, it was the afterthought, but I'm having way more fun just playing this character and then only playing it when we're doing the live stream. So we'll see. I got motivated through Firebat. Again, I'm going to keep mentioning this, but dude randomly came back. And it seemed like it'd be a cool thing if I could actually make some kind of community like that. In the downtime where nobody gives a fuck about PoE 2, like somebody last stream called it the dregs of the league, the regs of the league, the dregs of the league. I'm still here just playing, so I don't expect too much popularity right now, and we're also not really putting in a lot of effort, so the only interesting thing that somebody would tune in for is to see if our character's still alive, which it is. And as you saw today, I play pretty conservative, so, you know, we're not looking to die anytime soon, but we are also almost strong enough to clear out the endgame bosses. I could look to get a much better weapon potentially, and actually I'm gonna try to sim a weapon with the reduced attack speed setup. So like specifically this weapon. No, that's a T. If you saw these mods on a T1 base, which I'm surprised I haven't hit yet, and I feel like maybe I did hit it and I just forgot. Because all you need there is just hybrid, right? Okay, so I literally just have them waiting. That's T1, so I could put T3 flat and then T2 there. And then I just need some Kurgles. So like I'm gonna run the sim and see, like, the reduced attack speed for our setups don't really matter when we're talking about boss killing. So I think maybe next stream we're gonna be looking to craft this kind of weapon. Like you see the top end. This top end without any quality on it is already high enough to replace my current weapon. 20% quality puts about 100 fizz on it, and then you know, 2 sockets, but these sockets we'd have to destroy this item to put it on, so it's like, fuck, I don't know what we want to do there. But we could still do it. And then I divine this a few times. Divine the increased fizz up. This could just be a massive upgrade, I think. I almost want to just hit it with do I need the strength on it? It's weird. I could just hit it with a battle and then an onslaught and see what happens. But anyways, I'll do the POB stuff off stream, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Should be on Monday. Probably not